あれ、ダンス帰っちゃったのか。まあいいか。まあ一人で入れないこともないからな。んあれこれ男女兼用なの？スパイン。 Things are getting tough around here. Brock has decided to split our men into two teams. I drew one of short straws. So I ended up on the M42 Fat Man launcher team, while most of my buddies are sitting pretty upstairs with a T-50B seats. I can't even begin to describe what a ridiculous idea the M42 is. A man-portable mini-nuke thrower that a trooper in the field is supposed to deploy at close range. I've been poring over the schematics and I have no idea how we're going to get this thing to throw a warhead far enough not to kill the soldier, unlikely enough to be stuck with these unlucky enough. To be stuck with these death traps. Pour over I've been poring over the schematics and I have no idea how or unlucky enough to stuck with these death traps. I have no idea how we're going to ってどういうことだろうwhere じゃなくて we are かな I have no idea how we are going to get this thing to throw a warhead far enough not to kill the soldier unlucky enough to be stuck with these death traps. We are のことを言ってんのかこの war ってもしかしてアパストロフィーが抜けてるってこと？でもそうかもしれない。I've been poring over the schematics and I have no idea how we are going to get this thing to throw a warhead far enough not to kill the soldier unlucky enough to be stuck with these death traps. さ、pouring over the schematics どういう意味？それわからない。pour over pouring over the schematics ってどういうことなん？ pouring over the schematics. Schematic of a diagram showing the main features or relationships, but not the details. 概略図 A schematic diagram having a fixed plan or pattern. The schematics. これ名詞になってる。The play has a very schematic plot. それってつまりアドリブが少ないっていうこと？ pour over. I've been pouring over the schematics and I have no idea how we are going to 多分 we are のことだねきっとね。で pouring over the schematics の意味がわからん。 pouring.金、勢力などにつぎ込む。あ、これだ。これだ。Pour one's energies into one's work. The sun poured down its warmth upon the earth. ああ、勢力をつぎ込むってことか。なるほどね。いやまあ、大体の意味はわかるけれども、辞書内で特定できないんだよな。We've stripped the warhead weight down as much as possible, but I think we're looking at this the wrong way. Instead of trying to reduce the warhead weight, we should try and amp the power on the thrower itself. I know that means adding weight to an already heavy piece of ordnance, but I don't think we have any choice. One of the guys suggested we try magnetics to push the warhead through like push the warhead through like a railgun, but the power pack would need to be the size of a suitcase. I'll keep picking away at this problem and see what I can turn up. Picking away at this problem and see what I can turn up. Pick away, turn up. ね、picking away って。I'll keep picking away on this at this problem か。Pick away. I'll keep picking away at this problem. Pick away something に穴を開ける。As close to the root as possible. できるだけ根元の方から摘み取る。はあはあはあ。ちょっとよくわからん。I'll keep picking away at this problem. Pick away. いや、マジでわからん。As close to the root as possible. As possible. And see what I can turn up. ああ、そういうことか。turn up が掘り起こすって意味だから、あ、ってことは、翻って、picking away at this problem は、なんかを引き抜くってことか。違う、もぎ取る、剥ぎ取る。摘み取る。まあ、摘み取るってことかな。なるほどね。わかったわかった。そういうことか。この問題で何かを摘み取り続け、何を掘り起こす、発掘することができるかを見るという。あるいは見つけ出す、発見するってことか。turn up something 他動詞で。 Phrasal transitive verb. Ah. I'll keep picking away at this problem and see what I can turn up. Ah. We lost 2 good soldiers this morning. They were on the surface testing a MIRV variant of the launcher when one of the warheads misfired and hit the ground right where they were standing. They were on the surface testing a MIRV variant of the launcher. これってさ、なんでカンマ入ってんだろう、when の前に。When one of the warheads misfired and hit the ground right where they were standing. これなんでカンマwhenになってるの？ Poor bastards didn't even have a chance. We couldn't even find any remains to send home to their folks, so Brock told us to just fill some cans with sand. そんなことしてもバレるのでは？ I'll tell you. That guy doesn't give a crap about us. He's just worried about brass back in Washington giving him a hard time. That guy doesn't give a crap about us. He's just worried about the brass back in Washington giving him a hard time. About the brass. Brass とは？どういうこと？ああ、高級症候連って意味なんだ。へえ、そうなんだ。交換連。お偉方。へえ、なんで？そういう意味なの？マジで。The brass. He had the brass to tell me I was wrong. Bold as brass. なんで brass って言うんだ？へえ。高級商工連、交換連、財界などのお偉方。 はあ。語源をよくわからん。うん。High-ranking officers, the brass hats. あ、帽子からってこと？High officials. Rhetorically or figuratively, it was the common type of hardness, durability, or obduracy. Obduracy since late 14th century. The meaning effrontery, impudence, excessive assurance is effrontery, impudence, excessive assurance is from 1620s. Ah, そういう物質の性質から来てるってことですか。The slang sense of high officials is first recorded in 1899 from their insignia. あ、やっぱでも気象、なるほどね。気象からか。The meaning, brass musical instruments of a band is from 1832. あ、やっぱ気象からなんだ。気象の材質からってことか。まあ、 そうね。We couldn't even find any remains to send home to their folks, so Brock told us to just fill some cans with sand. I'll tell you that that guy doesn't give a crap about us. He's he's just worried about the brass back in Washington giving him a hard time. Give a hard time. Give a crap about us. Give a crap. Give a hard time. Give someone a hard time. 人を責める、人をなじる、人をつらみを合わせる、人の手を焼かせる、人を手こずらせる。The negotiator who was giving us a hard time finally agreed to our proposal. はあ。どういうことなんだろう。具体的にどういうことをされることを気にしているんだ。I was in bed last night when I had one of those eureka moments. Eureka か。I was in bed last night when I had one of those eureka moments. I ran over to the night shift guys in the lab swept all of their drawings on the floor. And starting sketching my idea. They must have thought I'd lost my mind 6 hours and about 14 cups of coffee later. And I had it all mapped out. Would use a small subcharge as a launching catalyst to catapult the warhead from the launcher. Catalyst. I had it all mapped out. Would use a small subcharge as a launching catalyst to catapult the warhead from the launcher. ね、サブチャージっていうのは何なのかがさ、マイクロわかんないんだけど。何なん？ Would have plenty of range. And the subcharge could be built into the warhead itself. Brock seemed to like the plan and gave us. Brock seemed to like the plan and gave us the go ahead to prototype the device. Prototype the device? I can't wait to try it out. Prototype って動詞なんですか？ Prototype the device. Prototype ってさ、これ動詞用法あるんですか？そうなの？そんなの辞書に載ってません。Brock seemed to like the plan and gave us the go ahead gave us the go ahead to prototype the device. これって動詞ですよね。The go ahead to prototype the device. I can't wait to try it out. It took the better part of a year and over 100 test firings, but the M42 is ready to shipped out into the field. I can't believe I spent over a year on this single project. The better part of a year. 1年の大半なのか、1年より多くなのか、どっちなんだ。It took the better part of a year and over 100 test firings, but the M42 is ready to shipped out into the field. I can't believe I spent over a year on this single project. I feel pretty good knowing. We're delivering a well-tested weapon to our own guys fighting overseas. I feel pretty good knowing we are delivering a well-tested weapon to our own guys fighting overseas. Now that it's over, I suppose Brock will move us on to something else, but for now I'm going to spend the rest of the month packing up these warheads to ship off base. No unauthorized personnel. これがファットマンの開発ブログというか、まあウェブがないからブログではないか。開発日誌、開発記録。次はこっち。ここはもう入ったのか。サブチャージっていうのが何のことかよくわかんないけど、それを弾頭に組み込んだんだね。 あれ、アイテムがリポップしてる。ああ、でもこれ移動速度調整するのにするためにあえてスプリンターズのレッグアーマー外すのいいかもしれない。なんかちょうどいい速さになってる。アイテム回収するにはちょっと速すぎるよな。フィールド移動ね、走る分にはいいんだけど。ああ、めっちゃリボップしてる。Baseball, 172 years of Boston. Boston あ、これベースボールがある。コルク、レザー。コルクとレザーなんだ。これなんて書いてる？ Radiation。これ何これ？愛かな？これ何？ 176 years of Boston? ライ、ライディションか。この文字何？あ、T だ、T。tradition だ、tradition。ああ、T か。tradition ね。T ってこうやって書くことあるんだ。7にしか見えないんだけど。ああ、tradition ね。へえ。T がこんな形になることあるんですね。ああ、これちょうどいい。スプリンターズのレッグアームをつけてないと建物内アイテム回収しながら移動するのにめっちゃちょうどいい速さ。今度からこれにするか。っていうかまあ別にハズマットスーツを着る必要ないんだけど、レッグアーマー外すといい感じだね。ただ耐久が下がるけど、耐久ってかレジステンスが下がるけど、あ、もうちょっとでレベルアップする。まあでも20、まあハズマットよりはマシな。アーマーのパークを取りたい気はするんだよな、最近。シャドウのためじゃなくて、このボルトジャンプスーツのアップグレードがしたい。ボルトジャンプスーツのアップグレードはさ、モジュールってさ、基本、ね、拾ったりできないはずだから、自分でね、パーク取って、アーマーワークベンチで作成する以外に、多分、ボルトジャンプスーツのアップグレードのモジュールを手にする入手する方法って他にはおそらくないと思うから、まあクリエーションクラブの課金アイテムとかは別として、それに関してはよくわからんけど、 あ、まあでもリポップするアイテムだいぶ限られてたね。よし、終わった。54分もかかってしまった。If a companion goes down in combat, use a steam pack on them to bring them back intoなんだ。まあ何やかんや言ってもやっぱりフォールアウト4面白いな。The fight. Bring them back into the fight. The fight か。エイリアンの映画見たいな。見なきゃ。てかすっげえ気温、ちょっと天気がすげえことなってるな。キャノンボールはリポップしないんですか？ベヒーマスの死体は消えないの？こいつってさ、リスポーンしないのかな？多分エルターマックスに報告するなりすればレベル上がるはず。Radiation。この宇宙服みたいな、なんか可愛いよね、デザインが。さてと。
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Will the vertibird stay and help me fight?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard transport will have to suffice. Of course, nothing stopping you from using the door gun while in flight.
Yeah.
The best weapon for survival out here is a pocket full of caps.
Signal grenades are usually reserved for our paladins. In your case, you should be grateful that I'm making an exception. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to
Recon
our
team.
scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Empty-handed? But they've come up empty-handed. Where do I start? Underground. ですよね。Scribes are clueless. Anything you need.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
こっからどうなるんだっけ？
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility. The Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Commonwealth Institute of Technology の略だったの CIT。CIT の C をCommonwealth の C か。ていうかあれなんだよな。戦前に米国がこのフォールアウトの世界では13個の連邦に分割されてたんですよね。 The Commonwealth Institute of Technology。でもさ、だとするとさ、どこの Commonwealth だよってならない？マサチューセッツ・インスティテュート・オブ・テクノロジーなら、まあ、わかるけど、Commonwealth ってさ、要は米国全体どこでも Commonwealth だから、なんかネーミングが一般的すぎて変じゃね？なんか。それとも同じ名前のところがたくさんあるのかな？各コモンウェルスにあるのかな？だからそもそも一般名なのかもしれない。はあ。
Any suggestions on where I should look
Where I
next?
should look
All I can
next?
suggest is that you keep your eyes and ears open, Knight.
Eyes
We
and
have
ears
every
open,
available
Knight.
scribe working on a way into the Institute. It's only a matter of time before a method presents itself.
Methods present
Vertebrate docking
itself.
Systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting green.
Balonet Alpha at 93%. Compensating.
Balonet. Balonet って何？ガスの。バロネ。え？Ballonnet. Ballonnet, a compartment of variable volume within the interior of a balloon or airship, used to control ascent and descent. Ballonnet.
By now,
Hi.
I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths,
なんで同じこと
must
2
be
回言う？
eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal,
なんでさっきと全
we
く
need
同じ
to locate the
話を？
Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth.
一言一句違えずに同じこと言えるのすげえな。すげえなってか、お前本当に人間なのか？めっちゃそれロボットっぽいけど、その挙動。ね、おかしいよ君。てかまあ全員まあでもあえて同じことを2回言うのはちょっと人間っぽくないのなんか。なんでもう一回同じ話が始まったんだよ。
Sounds like you're gonna have me crawling through the sewers now.
It could be the sewers, the transit tunnels, or maybe an old vault. We just don't have enough information right now. I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions?
No questions.
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
はい。
Trying to minimize reactor jitter. Adjusting compression rate.
Proximity sensors green. Getting a 3-second ping back.
Captain Kells?
Captain Kells.
Hold up, Knight. Let me make one thing clear.
One thing
As a member of
clear.
the Brotherhood, you serve under my command.
Huh.
If you want my respect, you will have to earn it. When I give you a mission, I expect results. Is that clear?
Elder's orders.
I have orders from Elder Maxon, Captain.
And those are your top priority. But you take orders from me as well. Paladin Dance has already briefed me on your search for the missing recon team. I want that resolved. Do you have anything to report?
あるあるある。
Their camp was overrun by ghouls. Knight Aslan died defending it.
A soldier to the end. Continue.
They tried to reach a satellite array, but Scribe Ferris was killed in the attempt.
Most likely trying to contact the Prydwen. If they did send a message, it never reached us. There's more?
One of their holotapes mentioned a holdout bunker. Paladin Brandis may have retreated there.
Recon Bunker Theta. One of their
Theta.
designated fallback sites. The scribes haven't detected any transmissions from there, but it's worth investigating. Thank you for the report. Dismissed.
はいはいはい。おお。Lancer Knight. Lancer Captain kills.
System Delta's at 100%.
Lancer ってのは何なの？
Standing by.
Communications array calibration test successful. All bands nominal.
All bands nominal. Nominal って何？てか、Vertibird を呼ぶグレネード使ったことないな、一回も。
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
Reactor at 100%.
Now that you've had a chance, get back here on the double.
今何を言いかけた？なんか言わんかった今。まあいいか。あ、いろいろ入ってんじゃん。わあ、ギャスキャニスターが3つもある。すごい。おお。
Superstructure integrity.
おお。
Hull plating stable.
Battered clipboard, pencil, technical document.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
TV diner tray.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
はあはあはあ。
Adjusting internal ballonet pressure. Green lights across the board.
なんか上に用事あったっけ？ああ、そうだ。
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
Station keeping
ああ、待てよ、でも
thruster stable.
有効な血液サンプルってさ、あれ重さがあるからない方がいいんだよな。あれ話しかけなければ入手しないからそっちの方がいいかも。別にお金いらんしな、今水売ればいいから。
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility, but we'll get the job done.
それではそっか。今、アクト2で Reunions を進めないと、Brotherhood クエストラインも進まないのか。アットなんだ、アットなんとかない。 investigate Parsons State Insane Asylum って言うけど、これ入れないじゃないですか、中に。入れなくてもいいのかな。Explore the combat zone って。ケイトと会う意味ってあるのかな、なんか。パークが取れるくらい。結局ケイトと会う必要性特になかったんじゃないか。あ、そうそう、忍者のね、ランク3が取れるんですよ、ちょうど。ただ、このスクラッパー取ってね、武器とかをスクラップしたいんだけど。あ、まあ33か。いつの間にレベルがすごい増えたな。さらに忍者を強化してしまっている。ただね、そう。あんまり攻撃力強くしすぎてもな、あんまり面白くないんだけど。どこまで上げればいいんだろうね。
If it was up to me, I'd take every feral mutie and synth and shoot them into space.
ミューリーって。ミューリーっていう言い方があるんですね。なんやミューリーって。ミューリーって何のこと言ってんだろう。スーパーミュータント以外になんか含んでんのかな。スーパーミュータント以外にミューリーに該当するものって何かあるのか。ああ、ピュリファイドワールまた。この短時間の間にまた供給されてんの。なんか、綺麗な水のなんか供給頻度増えてない？Vertibird Signal Grenade。これやっぱ Vertibird で発音合ってるみたいね。なんだこれ。なんでこの角度なんだよ。おかしいだろ、これ。この角度で始まるのおかしくないこれ。なんで真上から映したところの。これ設定間違ってるよね、きっと。普通もうちょっとこう斜めとか横とかでしょ。これでも重さ1あるんだよね。あ、いらね。あ。さて。
Can't take all the credit.
よしよしよし。 久しぶりにちょっと料理しようかな。
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight. あ、カーラが来ている。弾買っとこう。
Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
I'll take a look. Sure.
Always happy to make a sale.
Sure.
Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
でもさ、ストロングバックのね、ランク一定以上手に入れれば、キャップコレクター取る必要性ってもはやあんまないよな。なんかある？すっごい音して。キャップコレクター取る必要性ってあんまないよね。キャップも別にそんなに必要ないし、てかまあ別にたまるし、物安くする必要性もそんなにないしな、もはや。
I've got a few minutes to...
Here's what I got.
うん。キャップコレクターって実はもう取んなくていいのかもしれない。おお、111発もある。あ、44を取っておきたい。あ、てか50カリバーないか。50カリバーがさ、減ってんだよな。これ、どこに売ってんだろう。これの入手性悪いよな、未だに。よくなるのかな。ならなそうだな。もうそろそろ水が余ってきたな。1295。この牛いつもこれハマってるよな。50カリバーをさ、どっかに買いに行った方がいいと思うんだけど。ちょっとお買い物行くか。 IT できるようになったことだし。確かどこだっけな。魔術博物館の近く。この辺に店あったよな、確か。どこだっけ、これか。地道に買い集めるしかないのか。どっかにたくさん売ってる場所とかないんかな。ここのホロテープってリポップすんの？なんでリポップするんだ？てかダンスって今いないんだっけ？もうなんか行方不明になってんのか今。あれ？あれ？え？なんだあいつ。こいつ上しかないんだ。うわ、トラップもリポップしとる。はあはあ。スプリングギアーズコッパースティール。あれダンスってこれちょっと歩くのきついな。ショーダンス。これで位置わかんのかな。普通にまだプレイド用にいるんだ。あれ？そうか、プレイド用にいるんだ。じゃあちょっと連れ戻さないと。ちょっと待ってよ。ショットガンを置いて。えーっと。
get off duty, that Salisbury steak?
Attention all personnel. Research patrols are a crucial facet of our operation here in the Commonwealth.
Knight.
Any Brotherhood soldiers that have not received a research patrol assignment should speak to Proctor Quinlan immediately.
Paladin.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Roger that.
Hey.
Ready. What do you want?
I think it's time.
I'm not going to lie. Come back along.
ああ、プリデュエに送ることはできないんだ。
Oh god. All that on a stick was a really bad idea.
あれ、
Excuse me.
メディアムアーマーのモジュールをライトアーマーに付け替えることはできるんだっけ？ちょっとやってみるか。
Human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
.あ、付け替えられる。おお。やった。これで全身シャドウになったけど、ただ、Brotherhood of Steel のモジュールも良さそう。これどんな色してるんだっけ？そうだ、ディープポケレルにしたい。これやっぱアーマーを取ろうかな。これ、でもこれにすると、全体につけると20増えるか、総重量が。こういう感じの色か。まあ、シャドウにしようか、まずは。タイヤアイロン。ここのアイテムもリポップしてる。してるね。天井が高い。 やっと全身シャドウドになった。放射能耐性10か。
In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Oh, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect you could use a resupply after a scrap like that.
I'll take a look.
Be my guest.
ダンスどこ行った？
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelux scat off my boots.
ああ、サンクション送ったんだっけ？オッケー。ここってまだ入ったことないんだっけ？あ、ここケルスの部屋なんだ。 Captain, I need to prepare the Pridwin for departure. Archivist Knox has completed the analysis of the energy readings we received from Paladin Dance's recon team and has concluded that they are being produced by the Institute. Archivist Knox. どこの誰? Knox is certain that the energy readings could only be produced by artificial means and only with an extremely advanced level of technology, judging from the frequency of the readings. We both agree that some type of device or weapon is being deployed by the Institute, which means we need to head to the Commonwealth as soon as possible. I'm not certain that what type of ploy the Institute is attempting to unleash upon the world. Ploy, but I'll be damned if I'm going to stand by idly. And let it happen. Ploy とははあはあはあ策略的ちょっとアイテム出しなくてもProctor Ingram. All stations are reporting green and all personnel are aboard the Pridwin. I've gone over her from the bow to stern and she's ready to depart. With all due respect, it would be helpful if you could let me know exactly where we're headed. It's difficult preparing this vessel properly, not knowing what type of environment we're flying her through. I'm well aware that we're pointed north, but just how far are we going, and what can we expect when we get there, Captain? So, 南から来たんですね. I'm well aware that we're pointed north. どっから来たんだ? Knight Captain Kate. Lancer Captain Kells. As requested, I've sent over my evaluation of Proctor Ingram's capabilities in the field. In my professional opinion, Ingram is fully capable of handling field operations and would benefit any team fortunate enough to have her with them. Before the Pridwin left the capital wasteland, spent 6 months helping her design the power armor frame she's using. To enhance her mobility, she's trained in the armor rigorously and is fully qualified, actually more than qualified, to be placed with our ground troops. Hey. 地上部隊に適任であるってことを話してたんだ。でもさ、イングラムが地上部隊に加わったことはないよな、今まで。I've been treating wounded soldiers for almost 2 decades, and I've yet to see anyone that can match Ingram's level of commitment and determination. Confining her to the ship would be a waste of resources and a damn shame. Tegan. Now that we've arrived in the Commonwealth, I'd like to establish trade relations with the locals. I'm going to lead a standard sweep and retrieve team. And one of our vertebrates in order to make that happen. There are several caravans that roam the Commonwealth, and we'll use the vertebrates to track them if any of the caravans gets jumped. We can swoop in and lend swoop in って何? Lend a hand to let them know that we're the friendly eye in the sky. Swoop in とは吸収する飛びかかる押す The hawk swooped down on its prey. The bomber swooped down on the air base. 大きな急行吸収 make a swoop on something. To one fell swoop. At one fell swoop. In one fell swoop の fell は文語残忍な恐ろしいという意味なんだ。へえ。マジか。fall の過去形じゃないんだ。へえ。fell って木を切り倒す、人を打ち倒す、投げ倒すって意味もあるんだ。へえ。fall の過去形以外にもいろいろあるんですね。中壁側。Fell at one fell swoop. Hell に似てる若干意味が。一挙にって意味なんですね。At one fell swoop. In one hell swoop. At one fell swoop. 一撃のもとに一挙に。へえ。 そうなんだ。And if any of the caravans get jumped, we can swoop in and lend a hand to let them know that we are the friendly eye in the sky. Caravan get jumped. Get jumped ってさ、どういうこと？ジャンプ、人に急に飛びかかる、突然襲われる。だからまあ、急に襲われたらってことだよね。急に襲われたら急に吸収すると。スウェープダウンじゃなくて、スウェープインなんだ。へえ。The police swooped in and captured the criminals. Caravan. since you can't normally buy that kind of protection from mercenaries, we'll be certain to get the best prices and values for trades. I've used the same tactic in the capital wasteland and it worked wonders. Out here, with the threat of the Institute looming over their heads, we'll have these merchants eating out of our hands. Eat out of someone's hand. To be completely controlled by someone. He had them eating out of his hand. Hey, 完全に支配するってことか。Tom will be eating out of my hand when I show him my new video game. It worked wonders. Work wonders. 薬が驚くほどよく効く。へえ、効果てきめんである。素晴らしい成果を上げる。大成功する。Work wonders. へえ、そんなフレーズがあるんだ。Work wonders. Merriam-Webster にも載ってる。Do or work wonders idiom to help or improve something greatly. Vacation will do wonders for your mood. The treatment worked wonders on my skin. ほうほうほう。ちなみに、vacation のさ、最初のポイントってさ、ディフトングだよね。そうだよね。vacation の方が一般的だよね。vacation よりも vacation の方が一般的なんだよね。 It worked wonders. Out here, with the threat of the Institute looming over their heads, we'll have these merchants eating out of my hands. Looming over their heads. Loom over one's head. One's heads. Nan台として頭の上にのしかかる。こういうのも全部ね、イディオムなんだね。Loom over one's heads. これ heads ってさ、なんで複数形なんだ？ Over one's over one's heads っていっぱい意味あるね。頭越しに頭上に迫って、危険が差し迫ってって意味あるんだ。over one's head で。へえ。難しすぎて理解できないわからない歯が立たない。表情するために far away を唱えることが多い。This book on modern philosophy is over my head. You're in over your heads.債務に埋もれて。You're in over your heads で、お前たちは能力以上のことをやろうとしている。ああ。債務に埋もれて。と差し置いて。ああ。over one's head in debt. 借金でアップアップで手に負えない債務がある。in over one's head. 自分の思考の処理能力をこうやって弱とすればいいのか分からずにても。I'm worried that one of the investors in this project is in over his head. I'm worried that one of the investors in this project is in over his head. Way over one's head. Far over one's head. I think we may well go over her head to the president. I think we may well go over her head to the president. Anxiety about my daughter's marriage at that young age hangs over my head. Marriage at that young age over my head. よからぬことが人の身に起こる可能性がある。Hang over someone's head. 悩み事悩みなどが人の頭から離れない。はあ。It worked wonders. Since you can't normally buy that kind of protection from mercenaries will be certain to get the best prices and values for trades. I have used the same tactic in the capital wasteland and it worked wonders. Out here, with a threat of the Institute looming over their heads, we'll have these merchants eating out of our hands. We'll have these merchants eating out of our hands, looming over their. After examining technical documentation brought in by one of our patrols, I've identified Fort Strong as a priority target. The location was an experimental weapons testing facility and, according to their manifests, it should still contain a sizable stockpile of Fat Man shells. てかなんでそれわかるんだ? According to the patrol, the fort is inhabited by super mutants, so we are in serious jeopardy of losing the stockpile if something isn't done immediately. Jeopardy. Manifests manifest. manifest って心に明白な反戦としてはっきり現れたって意味なんだ。これさ、After examining technical documentation brought in by one of our patrols, I've identified Fort Strong as a priority target. The location was an experimental weapons testing facility. An experimental weapons testing facility, and according to their manifests, it should still contain a sizable stockpile of Fat Man shells. According to the patrol, the fort is inhabited by super mutants, so we are in serious jeopardy of losing the stockpile if something isn't done immediately. Jeopardy. In jeopardy. their manifests のさ、their って何のことを指してるんでしょうね、これ。そのファシリティのこと言ってるのか、それとも one of our patrols のことを言っているのか。あと、manifests って、だからつまり、なんだろうな、そのファシリティの中から発見された、まあ、何らかの目録、輸送するもの、物資の目録。でもさ、結局、フォートストロングにまだ、ミニヌックの弾頭が、たくさん保管されていたってことは、結局、保管されていて、かつターミナルの内容によると全て出荷する予定だったんだよね。あと少しでそれがつまり終わんなかったってことだよね。終わる前にグレートウォーが生じたということですよね。だからつまりその出荷する予定があったわけですよ、短期間の間に。ってことは多分その出荷する時の目録とかも多分作成されていた可能性があって、であればそれはまだ残ってるはずで、だから それがフォートストロング内で発見されたという可能性もありますよね。で、その目録のことをこのね、Their Manifests っていう語でね、語がこう指しているという可能性も考えられると思うけど。まあそれにしても There っていうのがどっちのことなのかわかんないけど、あるいはこのパトロールが作成したマニフェストなのかもしれないけど、いやだからね、わかんない。もともとあったマニフェストなのか、つまり目録、積み荷目録なのか、それともパトロールとか作成したなんかその場にあったものの目録なのか、なのか、あと there っていうのがどっちのこと指してるのかがわからんね。わからんわ。これはわかりませんわ。まあよい。そうね。もう2時間21分だから一旦ここでやめようかな。もう15時、16時だしな。そうね。ちょっと一旦やめるか。